Hey folks, hope you're all doing well and welcome back to the channel. So, for episode 1 of my 25 favorite guitar players, and again, these are not the best guitar players, these are just 25 of my favorite guitar players. For the first episode, I'm going to talk about Nuno Bettencourt. He's been getting a ton of press lately. I'm recording this early May of 2023, and they've released 3 videos for their upcoming record 6, and they've been phenomenal. And yeah, so he's sort of the rage. They're calling him the new Eddie Van Halen. Um, anyways, but the thing is, and he said this himself, it's not about his technical ability per se, because I mean, there's all kinds of bands that are, and performers and YouTubers and Instagram people that can play circles around him. He's fully aware of that. But within the context of a band, and playing solos in a band. I mean, right now there's not a lot of guys doing what Nuno's doing, like straight up rock stuff like that in that context. So what are the things I love about Nuno? I'll name off 3. Um, he's right now one of my favorites because he's able to marry both that incredible technical ability with a musicality that just goes together so nicely. So, yeah, he can rip off your face if he wants to, but man, when he does it, he just does it in such a musical way. His solos are, so musical and so much in the pocket, and he's just got that fantastic right hand, that groove going at all times. It's just insane. Number 2, uh, he's an amazing performer. If you've ever seen any extreme, whether it be on YouTube, I was fortunate enough to see them live once. I mean, the guy on stage is just on fire. He is totally, you can tell when you're watching him play, he is absolutely immersed in the music. Like, he is just feeling everything, and it just comes out in spades. He's having a blast up there. And number 3, which is just as important as the other 2, and plus, I mean, the guy looks cool as shit. I mean, he's just the total rock star, right? But number 3, the thing too is, man, that guy, he's a song guy. So he is responsible for a lot of their material, and the guy can write a song, and he can, play the perfect solo for that particular song. It's just, he is the whole package. He's a consummate musician in that regard. Um, and I, going back to seeing him live, like all the stuff that you hear on the record, you think, well, that's some studio trickery. Well, having seen him live, I can tell you that it's not, because he can pull off anything that he plays on a record. He can do live. I've seen him do it, and it's phenomenal. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of Nuno love here. I've been a fan of Nuno Bettencourt for years. I mean, from Porno Graffiti, when I first heard about them, and the first time I heard Get the Funk Out, I heard that guitar solo. I'm like, wait a minute, there's something different going on here. From that point onwards, I've been a Nuno fan. Um, the album that I'm going to suggest, though, if you want to listen to some Nuno, I mean, and most people would say, oh, listen to Three Sides or Porno Graffiti. I would say go to a record that is their most recent record before Rise, and I think it came out about 15 years ago. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I know it's 15, maybe 17 years ago. It's called Saudades de Rock. Now, Saudades de Rock, it's a Portuguese name. Nuno and I we share the same culture, the same age, but I do not have any of his talent, unfortunately. But anyways, Saudades de Rock, basically, that the English translation is, that means memories of rock, or fond memories would be a little more accurate. And the reason why I mentioned that record, if you want to go and listen to some Nuno, is that record, production wise, is very stripped down. It doesn't have a lot, like, Three Sides had a lot of production going on, and Porno Graffiti, but this is a very stripped down record, and it really gives you a chance to listen to Nuno kind of just straight guitar, into an amplifier, and you can really kind of hear everything he's doing. And you know, you get a sort of more of an up close appreciation for what he's actually playing without, you know, a lot of production sort of to kind of mask what he's doing. So I think that's a really good introduction into, you know, some of Nuno's playing. And again, on that record, you know, he's playing, of course, guitar. There's a piano song that he does on there, Ghost. I mean, the guy can play keyboards, and he's got a great singing voice. He sings lead in his other projects. I'm only talking about Extreme here, but he does sing lead in other projects that he's had previously. I mean, the guy's just the whole package. He is a true musician, and I think one of the best guys out there. And the guy is just a great songwriter, and he's all about the song. So there you go. So that's my first pick for my 25 favorite guitar players. I'll be doing this probably weekly. So this is episode 1. If you enjoy it, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And yeah, we'll catch you soon on the channel. Take care.